Namaste and good morning. This is Charlotte Adler here from Bodhicitta Lifeworks, and we're going to do a meditation this morning for R.A.I.N, which is the acronym for a system devised to help through trance thinking. Find yourself in a way of sitting that feels dignified but relaxed, a straight spine, eyes closed. Taking a full breath, inhaling deeply and filling the chest and lungs. Breathing in. And then a nice slow out breath. Relaxing, releasing, letting go with the out breath. And again, coming to a nice natural rhythm of breath. Sensing any tension there may be in your neck or your shoulders. And I like to imagine that tension as ice. Breathing in a beautiful, warm, deep in-breath. And as you do, feeling the ice melt. Ice to water, water to vapor, and then breathing out the vapor. So breathing in warmth, feeling it through your nostrils, feeling your shoulders relax. Ice to water with the in-breath, water to vapor, releasing the vapor with the out-breath. You might scan your life right now and see where you may find a current reactivity that comes up. Anything that's causing you tension, dis-ease. It might be with another person, someone you feel you may turn unconscious around, or when you're around them you no longer have access to your inner resources. It might be that you go into blaming, or defensiveness, or hurt, that you pull back or lash out around that person. Or you could pick a situation that has a current of trauma in it that doesn't serve you. Something where you feel your emotions get triggered, where you stop. A sense of strong emotion, it might be anxiety or fear or guilt. And now the invitation is to imagine it as if you're in a movie. Just letting the film roll until it gets to a frame where you feel like you're getting stuck, where you feel like you don't have any choices, and where your thinking becomes trance-like. Now freeze. Pause the movie right there, in that still frame. And here where we can start the process of R.A.I.N. So let's begin with recognize the R of R.A.I.N, just to notice what's predominant, where we get most stuck. Is it anger or hurt, embarrassment, shame? It could be any of these things. And here we'll begin R.A.I.N. We might mentally whisper what it is that we are most aware of. To take some time, breathing naturally, just to feel what the underlying emotion is. Nice long in-breath, staying with a natural rhythm of breathing. Allowing the insight, allowing our Buddha nature to lead us there. And now for the A of R.A.I.N. And it's here where we just allow it. Let it be there, a kind of pause to give space to what's there, without trying to change it in any way. Simply rest with that. And for some of us it might be helpful to simply whisper yes, mentally, to be in agreement with the full experience of what we're feeling, with friendliness, with compassion, and rest with that, with the breathing, allowing it, saying, okay, it hurts. I feel shame. I feel embarrassed. I feel unheard. I feel angry. And to simply stay with it. We don't need to change anything. We breathe in, breathing deeply into the heart, and allowing light to wrap itself around the heart as we allow those feelings. And then a nice long out breath. And if we're doing this with friendliness and with interest and natural curiosity, this allows us to give more to our heart and to move into the R.A.I.N, which is to investigate. And you begin to really sense that when I'm feeling this, where do I really feel it in my body? Where is it in my body? Where is it resonating? And see at this point if you can even let your posture change. Change it to the posture that most represents the feelings. It may be that your hands go into fists, or you sense that your facial expression changes. If you're really in touch with what you're feeling and contacting your inner experience, it is useful to let your body posture express it if you wish. But anyway, if you can try to sense the place in your body where you most feel the fear or the anger or the hurt, where is it? Where is it feeling? Is it in your arms? In the pit of your stomach? Is your neck clenching, tightening, your jaw tightening? And you might ask yourself this question. When this is going on, what am I believing about myself? Is it that others don't care? Or that I'm going to fail? Or that something terrible is about to happen? That I'm not respected, I'm not trusted? That I feel invisible? That I am invisible? This is what I believe. Now, what am I believing? If you have a sense of the belief, notice the change in the body, how the body might change or intensify when you're really believing this belief. So by doing this, you can feel right into the place of you that's most vulnerable. And now ask yourself, what do I really need? What do I most need to experience? Is it love or forgiveness? To be heard? To be understood? To feel safe? And you might ask that place, what is the message you most need to hear from a trusted other? And the trusted other is our own loving witness. Feel what it is. What would be most reassuring, most healing? What do you most need to hear? And now just listen. As you listen, you might shift your posture so that you're inhabiting a more full sense of what you're needing to receive right now. And listening really from your true self, from your own wise heart. You might put your hand on your heart, extending that nurture. And now listen. Listen to what the most vulnerable part of you really, really needs to hear. With your hand in your heart, a long, deep in-breath. Extending to yourself the nurture and the comfort. offering the love, the care that this part of you most needs, whatever most resonates with you. Now breathe. Long deep in breath. And now with your hand on your heart, try to change the messages. Going deep into your heart space. Sense what your life would be like if you didn't believe these thoughts. Imagine your life, imagine your sense of self without these beliefs, these core conditioned beliefs that we are not enough. You are enough. You are more than enough. The Buddha would begin many of his meditations, many of his teachings, with the phrase, "O nobly born, remember who you are." And this was nothing to do with nobility of caste, of wealth. This is to do with nobility of spirit, your own beautiful, true Buddha nature, the child within. The Buddha would often teach with this image. He would ask us to imagine ourselves as a mother cradling her own beloved child. Cradle yourself in this image. Hold yourself. Hold your beautiful, true, good heart. And this is where we offer the nurture. Non-attachment to beliefs, nurture to the heart. Now the invitation is to breathe with this. Breathe into the heart space, a long, deep in-breath, with the image in your mind of being cradled, a mother with her beloved child. Hold yourself with a long, deep in-breath into the heart, wrapping the heart with light, white light, as you breathe in, holding the light in your heart, breathing in light and joy and love and faith, breathing out negativity, delusion, ignorance, fear. And now with this, the invitation is to offer a sankalpa for your day, an intention of how it is to be, to see the beauty in those around, the beauty in yourself, whatever resonates. I'd like to finish this meditation with a classic metta, meditation in the ancient words of the Buddha, placing your hand in your heart. We will start with ourselves. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be free from inner and outer danger. May I be well in body and in mind. And may I be happy. May I be truly happy and free.